engines.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
I have
Scan
nothing on my
complete.
ship.
Go ahead and land.
Open planet maps. Let's see here. And
Neon, where every vice can be indulged, and they make up new vices every Thursday.
vi skal op i tower.
Hello.
Ikuchi's a lot of fun. I even bring Corey here every now and then.
Okay. Jeg vil rapportere. Er vi klaret opgaven? Okay, let's go to the office.
Such a good view of all the little people Ryuj wants to crush under their corporate heels.
Already done the assignment.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment.
Oops. I could.
A poor excuse. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp. And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
Okay.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Citizens of New Atlantis were shocked today when an unidentified assailant left several dead at the Infinity LTD building. The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
No good deed goes unpunished by the lot of you.
Sounds like a win-win situation for
I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
Wow. Already using your little toy against fellow employees. That didn't take long.
Do I need to have your associate escorted out of the building?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? Well, it wouldn't be the first time I got kicked out for throwing the truth in someone's face.
If you think I make these decisions lightly, you're sadly mistaken. Besides, maintaining Infinity Ltd is the most beneficial outcome for all sides. I think even you could agree with that.
Sure, I can agree with the outcome, just not the method of getting it. If it's really so beneficial, your board members should recognize that and not even need this kind of persuasion.
I do. If they don't agree, I'll be sure to make them listen. I'll talk to them, but I can't make any promise. Okay.
With the tech we've given you, I expect promises.
Oh,
You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
50%. Right, I can try. Do we have to go down again?
Don't cause any trouble.
I will try not to. 50%. Well, we need to convince these people.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
I'm here on my own.
Because that's what I do. You want something in this business? You don't pull any punches. The only real question is just how persuasive she asked you to be. And I don't have an agenda. Look, I know Masako sent you. She knows I want this deal as much as she does. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
Coming to rescue all those innocent workers will really look good for us. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna, I think like this.
I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
What should we pick here? We should take... You know, if you really want to keep Virginia into good public praise, that's a big thing.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it. You're preaching to the choir. I have every intention of using it to our full advantage. In fact, I already have an entire marketing campaign in the works, and ready to pitch once it's officially approved. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Okay. I think we got one.
Ooh, look at that. Your surgical wound's healing like a dream. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
Great.
That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
Let's get the job done.
I'd be the next Ray DeCaris, my childhood hero and mentor. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat your heart out. Don't tell him I said that. He knows I love and respect him. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd. be?
You should vote against. If we acquire them, it would be fun to see how they try to recreate your work.
Wow, you're no fun. I guess there's no point in examining their failures. Besides, I don't want any of their research to steer me in a bad direction. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Try to convince this one.
You operatives really will wear anything. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available. An efficient exchange, then. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd. Throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially lackluster employees?
Manipulation. Okay. I just screw fossil fuel.
That is a plea more well spent on Genevieve or Alexis. I prefer to focus on the numbers and leave emotions out of my decision-making. This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers.
Not like that.
Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation? And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement. Being prepared for anything is a great asset, one that Masako excels at. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will bolster sales. The guarantee depends on if we're willing to make the financial commitment to outfitting each employee with at least a shielding component. A cost that's not lost on me as CFO.
Fine. Once the lawsuit hit, you will be drawing in compensation payouts.
It's possible. But with Alexis and Genevieve driving the restrictions and presentation of such a product, it's also highly unlikely. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
I'm gonna get here, but
So much work to do. If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my arguments are solid before this meeting.
okay. I heard you're not a fan of acquiring.
You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd. is the Pandora's box of corporations. I mean, I could handle it as well as any other high-profile situation.
Like that.
But the real question is, do I want to? And the answer to that is no.
Uh-oh.
Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Finally, someone in this whole company is talking sense.
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
You need to talk to two people. What do you have to say?
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome. That blasted tech.
That implant needs to be destroyed, and every shred of research put in a nice little pile so we can burn it all up. Just in case you care about my opinion.
If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened. Completely. I understand the success it can bring for the corporation, but my only concern here is security. It's not that the board majority fails to see the dangers. It's that they believe we can overcome them. That hubris could easily bring this corporation down one day. I only hope it won't be on my watch.
We saw firsthand how dangerous the tech is. Should we go to?
You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
Okay. Then vote against.
I hate to agree, but you're right. And I'm sure Masako will understand my reasoning. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
I think I made a lot of chaos. What do you have to say now?
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. See? Even a mere operative like you can see the right thing to do. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
I'm not using your camera. Yes.
That neuroamp is a breakthrough. It gives us the edge in any situation, so get used to it. Besides, most on the board would agree. So why not use it to seal Infinity's fate? Ryujin Industries isn't a corporation built on heart. I think you know that. The benefits may exist, but the message will be stronger. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
I agree. I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome. Speaking of...
An issue? That would be a foolish move. Dalton and Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down. Dangerous indeed. For all I know, you're using it right now. The irony. Perhaps I didn't see it earlier, but you're right. The moment a competitor reverse engineers Vina's work, it'll be chaos. The last thing I want is to have my brain scrambled because some engineer didn't do their due diligence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Alright, let's go, let's go. I think it don't go well, this one. To the meeting. Okay. Let's see if we did something correct here.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
This acquisition is sure to have its financial pitfalls, but as a wise person pointed out, it would have major payoffs in the future. Plus, with their current situation, Infinity Ltd will be more affordable than ever.
Arguments?
How we have here?
There's pretty much no technological benefit here. We've always been ahead of Infinity Ltd.
We should be crushing our competition, not rescuing them from their own flaws. This is a weak decision, Masako, and you know it. In fact, I move that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
For this? Okay.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? Well? The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industries' success for the next 10 years, if not more. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it?
Agreed. We all experienced the threat it posed to this company firsthand. The security risks would be innumerable.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
We'll start up discussions on how to handle Project Dominion in the future. In the meantime, at least the only person to have one is our own operative. Internal neuroamp research will continue. The dangers have been noted. And don't worry, I'm certain between Alexis and Genevieve, any legal or moral issues will be taken care of by the time it goes to market. Any other matters to bring forth?
No.
None? This concludes our order of business for today.
Ooh, I'm out of here.
If only there were more hours in the day.
You're looking interesting today.
So, Infinity Ltd. learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. Of course, but these particular assignments required a certain secrecy that most do not. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
Isn't that what every new assistant does? But seriously, taking Lauer down was the best thing that's come out of this.
No pressure at all. These are types of job I live for.
I hope that enthusiasm sticks with you for the foreseeable future. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
Thank you very much for the celery. Nice.
Can I help you? I'm Kendall Parks from Terrapro. I'm Genevieve Monahan's...
Let's go out in the city again.
looking for supplies, this is the place.
If
You have a moment? Say hello to my wife. Let me know if we can make a deal.
So you have spacesuits. None is very good, and we have 8. A plus. Impact. Ship parts, that's what we need. And yeah, trauma pack. Want that too.
Tell everyone you know about our store.
Yep. That's
Hey there, friend. Need something? Duels Goods has a full line of equipment and
Something you need?
Interesting.
Coochie's a lot of fun.
This district
Even
certainly
bring Cora
provides
here every now and
evidence
then.
that Ryujin's influence has spread from their town.
Let's see what we can have for jobs. We have a bear run. Into the unknown, we have still a lot of Dr. Sarah.
There's something I want to discuss.
Let's go to a spaceship.
Got a problem?
There should be a sign, dump your Aurora here. There's nothing in the settled systems quite like neon. Crazy, terrible. Home sweet home.
Where is my Sarah? In her room. Sarah is not here. You hear someone?
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since you were born.
What was it like?
Terrible, terrible. It was terrible. Stay away from that stuff. It's the worst.
Okay, let's go. Take off.
Dust off complete.
It's very good, we fixed that. Little problem there.
Achieving orbit now.
base. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
I have no contraband.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I have no contraband.
Landing on new planets like this never gets old.
Yeah, let's go for the beer run. Excuse me.
The services tech is in the hut up at the front.
Rock might have some work for someone like you. Now don't you worry, these walls are solid. We'll actually get
Sarah. Nope, Sarah's outside, so she have to be... Location discovered. Maybe she's in there?
Kind of weird reaching out to them instead of the other way around, isn't it? Pretty convinced. Roach?
Nope.
No, I trust you.
Nope, she's not in here.
I get called on one of those
I think I found her. I think I found her in here. Right there.
IntelliWheat is revolutionary. Why waste time with brewing when you can do so much good and make so many more credits?
If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. Either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement.
That's a strange way to say hello.
Dear me, no, Weston's a fine man. If anything, that's why I want more from him. He could do even greater things, if only he could see that. I'm not some stuck-up teetotaler. My problem with the business is more nuanced. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers. His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer. Filburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small.
Let's see. Point. Knives.
Well, I wish you were the one I had to convince. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else?
There must be some way to resolve the past.
And try to come between Weston and his brother? They'd never allow it. Oh, I've tried to drop hints and make suggestions, but it all falls on deaf ears. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, of course. The company's healthy, and Weston and I live well enough. I'd like to help, you know? I'd like to be a part of things instead of feeling like I'm playing second fiddle. I suppose I should just accept my lot and try to find peace with it. Well, there is. The stakes are huge.
With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions.
Okay. I might be interested, depending what you're talking about.
That's reasonable. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel.
You won't poison anyone.
What? Oh god, no. I just want it to taste bad. Like stale, or like it's whatever makes beer taste worse. The next big batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory.
Okay.
You just need to find a way to break in without getting caught by the guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that, and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this.
Okay, let's see if we can do it. Let's see what we can do about this. But we need to make the beer taste bad.
I get tired of it.
Oh shit, we got guards here. Okay. Increase temperature, increase EBU 260, increase alcohol content.
Dealing with a bank robbery. Takes me back. Not to the best places, mind you. Goodbye. I can't wait to get back to the ship. The gravity here's something else.
Okay. Inventory, let's see. Mission. Yeah, right. Wait one day. Okay. Is there a place we can sleep? Let's see if we can find a bed.
It's not that the Freestar Collective is bad.
We have a bed here. And we can sit here. Wrong time it said I need to wait. Wait one day. Okay. Go. I need to wait one day. See what's gonna happen with this mission.
Nests are sometimes spotted by the farms. That's why we
Vi skal helt derud.
Looks like we got another off-worlder.
What?
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Hostile no joke. Aim for us.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the Low House when I'm able.
Okay, hold up.
Busy or
Pardon.
So, Henry's new badge. How'd it go over?
Excuse me.
Well, Henry delivered a surprise. Sam downed one beer.
The mayor's
and
all right.
4 sheets to
Always
the wind.
painting too rosy a picture, though.
And Gladys wanted a whole crate to take home. The lush.
So it's good then?
I took a sip and it is potent. Like, really potent.
Yes. What?
Good, though.
Let's put it on the board then. I'll see if
Tequila
we
is
can get
really
more.
the heart of the Freestar Collective.
I'll ask Henry what the alcohol content is, though.
I think we just failed that one.
Late.
Maybe it's the other one. So lowered alcohol was not bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go.
We need to load again. Killer City, ja. So we need to lower the temperature or raise the temperature. Okay. We're gonna lower this.
You really got through.
Fix this problem. Increase temperature by 20%. Increase EBU. If I increase it, temperature. Hvad skal der til for at få øl til at smage dårligt? Skal man increase EBU til 160? I need to find a solution here. Okay. There we go. I think it's the right way now. Let's wait.
What if
Wait
a
for a
spacer
day.
comes? The Rangers won't help you out of three-star space.
I've been practicing at the firing range.
Let's just wait for a day.